I said you was childish, would that make you a child? Right? If I'm saying you're childish, right? You're acting real childish. Does that mean you're a child? You're a grown ass man. Does that make you a child? No, right? So if you say you're Jewish, does that make you a Jew?
Confound.
Right. Yeah, you're not a Jew. You're pretending to be a Jew. You're a wannabe Jew. Right? Don't nobody want to be you.
A wannabe Jew. Don't nobody want to be you. Small tribes going kamikaze on all these Ashkenazi. Amalek getting dig grimy. Real Jews going DEFCON 3. Go rubbing off these fake shoes. We don't need this ish. They tag said it was 99, but it's playing on this dish. Pulling a record, I read it. Records said it, these wannabes is frauds. Revelation 2 and 9, they try to put us behind them bars. Funded all those slave ships, built banks of our enslavement. We gonna take your whole nation and break it. I'm anxious.
Right? See, look, can we talk? Can I show you something? Nah? You're a Jew, though. Can we talk about the Torah? Yeah, let me show you something. Come here. Okay. So let's go to Revelation 2 and 9. Let me just show you something in the Bible.
It's Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
So, keep going.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
So there's a big lie of people who say they are Jews
and are not.
And they're really not.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
So he said that there's a people in this world that saying they are Jews and are not, but are really the synagogue of Satan. Right? So you keep the Torah, right? So where's your zizis? Where's your fringes? Where's your beard?
What?
Where's your beard?
Beard?
Yeah.
Working on it.
You're working on it, but you got a shadow though. You can grow your beard, but you decided to cut it. So wouldn't that be going against God's commandments? So go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Right?
Deuteronomy 28
and
15. It says, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if you don't listen by putting your zits on and growing a beard, if you don't listen, what?
To observe to do all his commandments.
All of them, not just some of them.
Right. And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Do you need to be saved? Do you need to be saved? From what? Difficulties? What kind of difficulties that you go through that you need to be saved from? You don't have any difficulties?
Everybody has difficulties.
What's your difficulties? You know our difficulties, you know blacks and Hispanics are going through curses for not keeping the commandments of God. What curses are you going through?
Really have to go.
You know they're not going through any curses, right? Right? That's because you're not a Jew. Right? Jewish, if I said you was childish, would that make you a child? Right? If I'm saying you're childish, right? You're acting real childish. Does that mean you're a child? You're a grown ass man. Does that make you a child? No, right? So if you say you're Jewish, does that make you a Jew?
Confound.
Right. Yeah, you're not a Jew. You're pretending to be a Jew. You're a wannabe Jew. Right? Don't nobody want to be you. Right? You're going into slavery, man. All praise to the Most High. And that's according to the Bible. See, they stole your identity. Right? Because you call yourself black. You call yourself African American. But God said there's people who say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Who's calling themselves Jews? Go back to Revelation 2 and 9. Right? Because it's going to say we're the ones calling ourselves Jews, right? That's what everybody's going to say. Oh, y'all are the ones that's blaspheming and calling themselves Jews.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Fear none of thee. This Revelation 2 and
9.
This Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Keep going.
But thou art rich.
Right.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
So if we are the ones that saying that we're Jews and not, and we're the synagogue of Satan, let's see if this is what the scripture would agree with that.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
So the real Jews are going to be suffering something, right?
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
So that the synagogue of Satan, right, the fake Jews, is going to be putting the real Jews into prison. Do you see any black people putting white Jewish people into prison? So obviously this can't be talking about black people that's acting like they're Jews. Right? This is talking about a different group of people. How about Kanye West? What happened to him, you know? Yeah, he said that he was a real Jew. Guess what? They took $11 billion from his account. Guess what? They took the Yeezy contract from him. It said, fear none of those things that ye shall suffer. These are the things that the real Jews are suffering. He said, what happened to Kyrie Irving? What happened to DC Young Fly? What happened to Nick Cannon? Right? All these people are suffering. They had to apologize in front of the whole world on national TV for what they said about these Jewish people. Right? Just a couple of days ago on 700 Walnut Street, there was a black man, so-called black man, walking with a Jewish man, and he was telling him about himself. He didn't touch him. He didn't do nothing. He was just letting him know he was a fake Jew. He going into slavery. Guess what? The FBI now looking for him. These are the things that we're going to suffer, and they're going to be casting us into prison. Right? So the Bible is telling us that there's people out here that stole y'all down.